Jammers, how y'all doing today? We want to talk to you guys about something that we're both going through in our families and our friends, which is drugs. Heavy drugs. Coke, crack, the heavy stuff. We want to talk to y'all about the impact that it's having on us and probably the impact that it's having on the world. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. So, we're not going to name the people that may be affiliated with it, but we're going to talk about it in a roundabout way and how it's been affecting us and fucking with us and how it's affecting the entire family, both of our families, and the impact that it's having. I'm gonna start it off, and I'm gonna ask you, when you first found out that drugs was affecting your family or someone in your family, what was the first thing you thought? Okay.
Well, the first thing I thought was automatic mood change. I was angry. I was furious. I was wondering why. Why would this person in my family turn to that? And I just had all kinds of mixed emotions about it. I knew that it would be a problem once they started it and they would not be able to stop because it's a very addictive drug and it could consume and control your life. And I have a family member that is on something, a substance, and it's controlling their life pretty much, and it's changed our relationship as a whole. We're not as close as we used to be. We clash a lot and there's a lot of tension, and every time I see that person, all I want to do is scream and yell because I'm angry because they don't want to stop, and talking the nice way and telling them, hey, you should get help. It's like they don't care, and it doesn't help whether I talk anyway, really,
No, I feel what you're saying. I feel definitely what you're saying. I think that people, especially the jammers out there, I think that they'll be able to relate with what you're saying, because I know that it's a lot of people that's going through that same exact thing. Me, I was mad when I found out. I was like, I was real upset. Like, I felt like this entire time I'm thinking that things are one way, but they're a whole nother way. And I started piecing things together. Like, so that's why this happened. And that's why this happened. Now I get it. Things started like, it was just like a light, like, at the end, it like just, that's why. You know what I mean? So I started putting more things together and seeing the effects before I really found out what was going on. It was always, that don't seem right. And when I found out, I was so mad. Like, I just wanted to grab the motherfucker and just shake him like, you stupid motherfucker. You are destroying your life. You're fucking it up. You're blowing it, kid. Is what I wanted to say. You're blowing it, kid. And how it, by us both going through it at the same exact time within our family, was just like, I'm glad that I have someone like you who can relate. If it ever gets to the point to where I just can't, take it no more, and I need to express to you how I feel about this particular situation. You know what I mean? Like, so my first action was, or reaction was anger. Like, that was my first reaction.
That's still my reaction, with that particular person. I'm angry because they won't admit that they have a problem.
Right.
And that's another thing. When somebody's on that substance, when they're doing it, it's great. They're high, they're feeling great, everything's wonderful. And then when they come down from the high, they start to get depressed, they start to get lonely, and then they reach out to me. And this is like a reoccurring thing. So it's like, I won't hear from this person for about a whole week straight. I'll call. They won't answer the phone. They won't pick up. They won't answer my texts. And that's when I know that they're on this substance. And then when they're not doing the substance anymore and they're coming down from that high and they're feeling depressed and they're feeling lonely and they're feeling by themselves, that's when they reach out to me and say they want this intervention and they want help from me and other family members, but we can't help them. You know, they need to get professional help. But I'm still angry because once they come down from that high, they want help, and then the next day, once all that gets out of the system, because like cocaine, you know, you do it, people get happy, they come down, they get depressed, and then after a couple of days of them being depressed, then their moods kind of come back to normal, and then they don't think they have a problem again, and then they're back to the same thing. Oh, I'm never gonna do it. I quit. I'm done. I'm never going to turn to that stuff. And then again, they hit another low point and they go back at it. And they're spending all their money on it. I mean, instead of paying bills, they're spending their money on it. I mean, it's a very sad thing.
That's the same thing that I had to experience too. It's like a constant state of denial and or I can handle it. Mm-hmm. No, the fuck you can't. Is what I'm thinking, just in my particular case. No, the fuck you can't. You're a goddamn dope fiend, yo. You're blowing it, kid. You can't handle it. You need professional motherfucking help.
Right.
And the situation I'm dealing with won't admit it to their motherfucking self. Like, and I feel as though I don't want to be Mr. Always Healthy, Mr. Stop Smoking Cigarettes, Mr. Drink More Water, Mr. I'm trying to eat better, Mr. I'm working out, Mr. You know, this goody two shoes type of a vibe. So I tend to just back up and get away from that entire situation before I strangle the motherfucker. Because, you know, I grew up in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around nothing but crackheads. You know, I was a dope dealer at 14 years old. I used to watch them crawl. Because I was running the dope house when I was 14 years old. I was selling dope for my people. And a fiend was like, I need to use your bathroom. Can I please use your bathroom? I need to use your bathroom. I need to use your bathroom. You know, I shouldn't spend a whole bunch of money with a nigga, so yeah, alright, go ahead. I go into the bathroom and she foaming at the mouth.
Wow.
We had it was rat poison on the floor in my bathroom because, you know, the motherfucker had rats. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker thought it was dope.
Wow.
And started fucking snorting that shit up off the floor. And got the foaming at the motherfucking mouth. I had to go run, take the dope and shit, and jump a bunch of fences and bury that shit, because we had to call the ambulance for this motherfucker. So I know what drugs do to a motherfucker first fucking hand. I got disgusted for a minute. It was just like, now I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers is doing nowadays. I don't expect nobody that I deal with to not know the ramifications and the repercussions of falling into that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like it reflects on me. If I'm around you, motherfuckers is gonna think I fuck with shit like you, and I do not. Motherfuckers is gonna start offering me that shit, and I'm gonna have to put them in their place like, wait a minute, bitch. I don't even get down like that. Mm-hmm. You lucky if you catch me drinking wine. Type of a vibe. So a state of denial was something I'm dealing with currently, or I can handle it. Really. And that's why I keep a distance because of that. That it's negative energy in the middle of that. And a motherfucker can't break that barrier. I'm never gonna get that call like, I'm fucked up, go to rehab. Don't ask me for no money. Don't ask me for no advice. Take your punk ass to rehab. And that's really, really what it makes me feel like. You know, and I feel like, I don't know about you, you know, I'm a man, you're a female. I take the stance of not tough love, but I can't let your negative energy come in and destroy my positivity. I just can't allow that. I can't allow your problems to come and put stress on my household. We're about pushing, we're about moving forward, we're about, you know, doing better and better and better and better and better and better. That's all we're about doing. Nothing more. Positivity, you know what I mean, taking care of ourselves, our heart, our mind, our body, and our soul, and our health. A rich man said this. This billionaire, he was on his deathbed right back. And it was like, all this money that I had, but I can't buy another day. Money don't mean anything. Your health means everything.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, people that's doing that shit don't give a fuck about their blessing. They don't give a fuck about their life. They don't care. They don't care about the people around them because they're willing to risk their life. Like I told this particular situation when I found this out, I said, you're not experimenting. An experiment is when you put something together, a project together, you do something, then you turn it into your teacher or whatnot, you get a grade on it, and you move on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. An experiment doesn't last for 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years. You're not experimenting. You're a fucking dope fiend, bitch. Period. That's just how I look at it on my end, because I'm a dude. I think in those harsh terms, and I hope that that harsh reality would make a motherfucker look at themselves like, you know what? That is some dope fiend type shit. I need to get me together. I don't want to pamper and baby a motherfucker. No, you're a fucking dope fiend. I want a motherfucker to understand that that's where you're at with yours at this point. And hopefully that embarrassment helps them change their ways. Like, you know what? I need to fix this. Now I know you look at it a little different. You know what I mean? How do you look at it when it comes to the finality of it? Of, okay, you need help. How do you approach that? Just as on a female perspective, because I know I'm speaking kind of harsh, you know, but just on a female perspective, because we are talking about people that we know, that we have a sense of love and care for. So there is that aspect and that side of it.
Right. Wow. I reached out to the person and I told them, you know, that they needed help. That they needed to go to rehab to a professional, because I'm not a professional. So there's nothing I can do to get this person help. There's nothing. You gotta want to help. You gotta want to get help. None of us can help them. So I feel like this person is gonna have to hit rock bottom to finally realize, okay, I need help. Other than that, they're just not going to get help, and this cycle is going to continue and go on and go on and go on.
Now let me just ask you another question, and be honest.
Okay.
No matter what, will you always try to help this person?
Yes, I always will try to help this person.
No matter how low this person goes, will you always be there for him?
I will always be there for him, yes.
So there is absolutely no point that you will not be there for them.
Well, when you say being there for them, meaning like, what do you mean? Like if they want help, I'm going to be there for them? Like that?
Basically, I mean any situation for the rest of eternity.
I mean, I'm always going to be there for them.
But
not an enabler. Not if they're like, hey, I need, money I won't give this person money. They're not getting money. They're not getting cash from me. That can enable them. But as far as being there for them when they're sad or depressed, yeah, I'm gonna be there for them. So
I think the same way as you do. I'm not gonna be an enabler. I think I feel the same exact way. And I'll always be there for moral support, but I'm not giving them no money.
Right.
Like, I'm already knowing where it's gonna go towards and what it's gonna go towards. And I know that all their actions and everything that they do revolves around that narcotic. No matter what it may be doing, whether they're at the job, everything has something to do with that narcotic. When they chilling, when they working, when they at a business meeting, whatever they may be doing, it's always revolving around some fucking snorting, shoving something up their nose. So I'm just pissed. I'm pissed about the situation because I know it's a battle that I can't win.
Right, that's very true. They gotta want to win the battle. So
I can stomp, I can kick, I can shout, I can lead by example by not falling into that. It's a battle that I can't win. So I think me asking you at what is your breaking point, I'm at my breaking point. Because I know it's just a battle that I cannot win. I'm not taking no shit. Like, I'm not willing to give that a pass. When you fucking around like that, you don't get a pass. You're fucked up. You're not talking right. You're not thinking right. You have nobody in your best interest except that drug. If you got kids, no matter what's going on with you, everything in your life means absolutely nothing to you besides getting to that shit. And that's why I'm just at my breaking point, because I understand that. I used to deal with dope fiends in my neighborhood. And these motherfuckers will sell the socks off their goddamn feet. These bitches will sell hangers, monkeys, dog.
wow.
Dog. My bad. I'm trying to be serious. I stole some monkeys from the zoo. Anyway, like, these motherfuckers will sell, steal, take, lie, go behind your back, have an ulterior motive, because this drug turns a motherfucker into something else. They're not even themselves any motherfucking more. You know what I mean? It's like you're dealing with a monster. You're not even dealing with a sane person. And the sad part about it is, my situation, a motherfucker really ain't out with it. Like, they not out in the open with it. They literally are keeping that shit a secret. And I asked them, I said, why you ain't like out with it? Like, why do you do it like behind closed doors? The motherfucker couldn't answer me. Like, why are you hiding it? If you so, it's part of time, and that's where you at with it, then why the fuck are you hiding it? What about it are you embarrassed to let other people know that that's what you want? And, a motherfucker couldn't answer. I said, that's because your ass know it ain't the cool thing to do. It ain't what's happening. If you're ashamed of it, nigga. And, I'm fed up already when I found out. I was just like, now I get it. Now I understand. And I don't believe that that's a blessing. I believe that's somebody destroying their lives and destroying their blessing.
Self-destruction.
Yeah, it's like you get the breath of life, and you know there's certain things you gotta avoid in life. You dig? And that's what it make me feel like. I'm just damn fucking angry. But you can't really tell an adult anything. Take two. Motherfuckers we know on drugs. Yeah, goddamn dope things. No, but I'm still mad. And I'm angry, and I'm fed up already.
I'm coming down.
Yeah, do your thing. Like I'm saying, I'm still mad. You know, and I'm fed up. You know, before it even get to the point to where I have to find out a situation after a situation after a situation after a situation. And my decision is just like yours. I'm going to be there for you no matter what, to morally support you, you know, to help you go in the right direction and get yourself together. But I will not enable you. I will not give you the authority to make you feel as though that's okay. I will not give you money to add to your habit. You're going to have to get that on your own, brother.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that on your own. And that's just how I look at that shit. So, you know, I don't know if any of you guys out there are jammers out there or dealing with anybody in your family that may be on drugs, heavy drugs. Also to comment, because the comments on our YouTube is currently turned off. Feel free to comment on our official Jam TV Instagram page, on J Cass's Instagram page that you'll see here, on my Instagram page that you'll see here, and let's talk about it. We appreciate you guys at Jam TV. Anything you want to tell them before we go to bed, baby?
Definitely. Please let us know. We always like to know from you guys what you feel, what your thoughts are on what we said. So reach out to us on our social sites. Feel free to inbox us, make comments. We have that official Jam TV Instagram page and Facebook, official Jammers. So just make sure to reach out, because like he said, our comments are disabled. But we want to know if you have any family members that are struggling with the substance and they're just self-destructing themselves, and how you guys are handling it. We're angry. That's how we're handling it right now. I mean, we're angry. We're there for them in the sense of we love them, we care for them, but we're not going to enable them with the drugs. So let us know how you're handling it with your family. And thank you so much for tuning into Jam TV. Much love to you guys.